that's one of the arch bridges I noticed. There's one here on I-77. Another one on I-70 if I head to Columbus. And then another one on I-80 headed west from from northeast Ohio. Pretty cool. We're 20 miles out of the Electrify America, where we're going to do our first charge there after being members for a while. I brought up the app on my phone before I left. So, I called them about cards. I don't have cards. So the cards we do have are ChargePoint, EVgo, and I think Flow. And the Flow chargers, I did a video on there, and there's like cables in the distance. I didn't notice until I got home. I was like, are these things wired in, and then they pulled the cables up from where they're going to be hooked in? Strange. And then the Blink charger in Salem, where I'm from, it's a dermatology place, has the only fast charger in Salem, and they said late August when I called in July, and they still weren't on last time I went by. They put used black socks over the connectors, and I promised I'd go in there and replace them with used white socks, but I don't know, never did. I can see myself in prison. Hey buddy, what are you in for? I changed socks on a CCS and a CHAdeMO plug, and they didn't look kindly upon that. So first, when I saw this truck in front of me when I was talking before, I thought it was like some crap in a speed up sailboat, like a coiled up something. I mean, if you're this bad at loading a trailer or a truck, you probably should buy an enclosed unit. Just waiting for something to ruin his day and my day at the same time. It's a mess. Hopefully it's strapped down and retighten it. But by the looks of the way they do things, I doubt it. So, all right, I just wanted to show you that arch bridge, and hopefully I caught it, because the other thing I like about this S9 Galaxy is once I turn off the camera, once I stop it, it goes back to the main screen on the phone. So I gotta, bring it back to life, swipe it, and then hitting the camera icon's a real pain in the ass. And so there's your signs. Marietta's the hopefully where they build the first chargers with the government funds, but I was kind of hoping that all that would be done without the government funds, that these cities and businesses would realize what's coming. So, all right, doing 67 right now. I kind of want to do 65 at the most. But the car is so smooth. It's basically like a little luxury car. It's so quiet and smooth. You kind of get lost in the stuff, and until we figure out how much energy this uses with the cruise control compared to not using, we're just going to drive with the old-fashioned way. So. All right, see you in a bit. Okay, car, Hyundai. I think it's called the National
2 miles,
Road.
take exit 44B toward I-70 west.
Looks like we get on I-70 to get to Electrify America. So we're just going there to do some range anxiety, use Electrify America for the first time, and also so at the next stop we're not down so low that we overheat the battery, since this is an air-cooled system in the Nissan Leaf. So we're going to charge up here, and all the while hopefully we'll keep an eye on the battery temp, and then our plans later. I think there's a rest area between I-70 and the West Virginia border where we can stop and take a bathroom. So, yeah, shoot, I-70, I guess. to the east, of course, Washington, D.C. and all that good stuff. And then Columbus to the west. And in between near Zanesville, there's a library that has CHAdeMO charging. Not cheap.
In half a mile, take exit 44B toward I-70 West.
So that's the Google Maps from my Galaxy S9 Plus hooked into the USB. Huh.
Take exit 44B.
Back into the fog. It looks like we got a lot of fog here today. And I hope that clears up just for safety reasons. We got enough danger and stuff. People texting while driving, looking at useless stuff when they should be driving. Well, I didn't expect to get on 70. We'll backtrack once we
In half a mile, take exit 178 for Ohio 209 toward Cambridge.
Oakley dokley. And just leave you guys on since it's foggy and stuff. And we're getting close anyway, I think. Well, that's pretty quick.
Take exit 178. In 1,000 feet, turn left onto Ohio 209 East Southgate Parkway. Turn left onto Ohio 209 East Southgate Parkway.
Huh, I like the voice on the Google Maps better than any other one so far. You can hear the little whine that's generated, so you can hear, excuse me, the leaf coming at you since they're silent electric cars. I'd love to have the Jetsons sound. I think the GM EV1 might have had a little bit of that. And as far as voice on GPS, of course, this is Dave's HAL 9000 would be awesome. Where are you going, Dave? Make a U-turn when necessary.
Continue on Ohio 209 East for 3/4 of a mile.
So we're at 145 miles range, 99.5 miles traveled. So basically 245 miles range. No AC. We did turn on the for the front window a couple times. And waiting for a gap to open up here on the right. Of course, Google's not telling me if it's on the right or left. Would be nice to know before I get there. And I'm not sure I can see with my eyes.
In a 1/4 mile, turn right.
That's what we're waiting for. And those two people turned off. It's like either speed up or slow down. Okay.
Take the next right, then turn left.
It is foggy. I-70 goes all the way to I-15 in the middle of nowhere. And it goes east, I guess, to D.C. area. I'm not sure beyond that. Okay, and we're looking for charging apparatus. And we're not sure. Parking lot's not designed too good for traffic, is it? And it's a little hard to see with the haze and the everything else. I see it. Holy crap, I made the right turn. And somebody's parked. Looking for CHAdeMO. What do we got here? We got CHAdeMO. So, it's almost like a back-end one there. Not sure why this Ford Ranger's parked here. Well, this is weird. You really can't, whoever designed the parking spaces. I don't know what all
Your destination is on the left.
Yeah, we can see it. It's a huge building with a Walmart sign. Well, this isn't thought out good at all. Try not to run into stuff. And So ChargePoint's a lot more reliable. Electrify America is like in the freaking gutter, but they were out there early. But why you wouldn't have spare parts stored nearby with a technician on call? Even somebody contracted and said, hey, you're not an employee, but if we got trouble with this, we need somebody that can go out there, lickety-split, and fix these damn things. Because there might be a family waiting there. So there's the lane departure thing going off on the shiny tar in the road because of the reflection of the sun. So if you got a self-driving car, so a little bit pissed off. I checked all this stuff online. I guess I thought I checked Electrify America. I clicked into it yesterday. And she says it was reported this morning. The call went out or whatever. So, got some kind of warning on here. I don't know what it is. Huh. Some little yellow warning on the analog speedometer. Looks like there's some kind of car with an exclamation point. I think I closed the charger in the front. We plan on stopping at a rest area, and hopefully we can make the trip. Otherwise, we're going to call and cancel reservations. We'll make different parts of this video since it's going to be several days and stuff, and then we'll make sure that we do an Electrify America fail video. So, I don't edit stuff. That was over a decade ago when I was younger, and I had the computer that did. It was a completely multimedia computer that did everything you could imagine, and I upgraded it. The RAM, I burned Bluetooth disc back before 2010. I got those from Hollywood. Was the best price I could get. 2 XPs. Dual layer. So No Rest Studios is that old one. We did the little shorts on there, and there's really no videos that are available anymore on Blu-ray or DVD because that computer stuck it in a closet and it never turned back on for some reason. German computer they sold over here at the Aldi supermarkets, and it was a beast for the price they charged. It was way ahead of anything you could get domestically, so it lasted a long time. Yeah, did all kinds of upgrades in there, and it was just absolutely the best computer I've ever owned. And way ahead, and so much for the money compared to any other brand. Median. Alright, well, we're in the fog. 137 mile range. We got the range to make Gallipolis, and that's where we're tuned in to go to the first ChargePoint charger. And, well, actually in Pomeroy, Ohio. And then, hell, we might just charge. Well, we wanted to do the one on the border of West Virginia, so we'll see. We might just try both of them. Here's the rest area on the right. Ours is in 2 miles, it looks like. So the one on the right has the, I think the plaque and the story for the crashing of the USS Shenandoah, the old American-made Zeppelin with the frame and everything way back when, run on lifted by helium, not hydrogen. But crashed around here somewhere 100 or so years ago, or less. I don't know when. right, I'll see you in a bit.
Turn right. In a quarter mile, merge onto I-77 South.
And we'll hit the restroom. This is a pretty busy looking place here. Holy crap. All right, see you in a bit.